Till you hear me so loud and clearly, this is the last time you'll ever hear from me.
Hi guys, welcome back to Jonesy's vlog. I am back after the Christmas and New Year period. Apologies for not being able to upload any videos over that time. I was actually away for the whole Christmas week, so obviously wasn't able to do that then, and been quite busy since I got back and over New Year's. So this really is the first chance I've had to sit down and record a vlog. So yes, new start, new year, as we can see with the new calendar in the background. Gone for Big Bang Theory this time instead of Top Gear. So yeah, so with that new start, we had of course our New Year's Day football match yesterday, which is going to mean the vlog isn't going to be very long because there wasn't really that much to talk about, was there? It was very disappointing, really. Obviously, first of all, the 3 points was the most important thing, so obviously delighted with that. You know, two points off the playoffs at this stage, we can't really complain at that. But the game in general was very poor from both teams, really. I mean, it's a good job that Bolton were just sort of as poor as us, really, because if we'd have had another Hull or Notts Forest team, you know, we'd probably have been battered again, really. But, you know, we did get that 3 points, and that is all that matters. But everything, yes, I mean, it was just negative football, really, from both sides. You know, I felt we were both just aiming hopeless balls upfield, you know. The defenders not really looking where they were hoofing the ball to, weren't really trying to pick many people out. There were little flashes in the game where both teams were trying to play some football. I mean, no one was blaming the pitch for it, really, but I think that was kind of clutching at straws, really. But I think Bolton dominated the first half, really. They had some of the better chances. We had a pretty decent 15-minute period in the second half, where we've of course got the penalty in that time, and like Warnock said, I feel that was probably the best move of the match, really, where we actually won the penalty. It was obviously great to see Becchio scoring yet again. It doesn't matter if it's a penalty, you know, someone has to take them, and you know, he takes them well, which, you know, you can't complain about. And of course that has put him in Leeds' all-time top 10 league goal scorers. So, you know, all the haters out there of Becchio who always slag him off, you know, you can't be such a bad player and have a great record like that of is it 76 or 78 league goals. So yeah, hopefully that will start shutting the Becchio haters up so much on Twitter. The crowd was a decent attendance, actually. I thought 22,500, considering the sort of Christmas period we just had. I thought that was quite a decent crowd, but not much atmosphere. Obviously, there wasn't much to cheer on the pitch anyway, but I think it was your typical New Year's Day crowd, really. You know, quite a lot of hangovers there, really. I thought the Bolton fans made quite a bit of noise at the start of the second half, particularly. You know, they created a bit of an atmosphere there. Not much from the Leeds fans, apart from after we'd scored the goal, obviously. So yeah, all round, really, I came away feeling a bit flat from the game. Delighted with the 3 points, as I've said, but you know, it's obvious that so many changes need to be made in the team. We're looking quite clueless at times. You know, we don't really seem to have any fresh ideas going forward. You know, all our attacks seem quite scripted, really. You know, opposition defenders seem to know what we're going to do with the ball. Still missing that, you know, pacey winger to take defenders on and get decent crosses in. That's another thing. I think crosses and corners and free kicks at the moment, getting into the box, we can't seem to get past the first man. So maybe trying to get a player in who can also take decent, you know, corners and free kicks would also be nice, really. So yeah, I don't really want to be too negative, guys. You know, it's a new year and it's a new start. So you know, we can't really ask much more than the 3 points. Obviously, we're in the January transfer window now, which I don't particularly enjoy that much. I think it's quite a poor window. You know, not that many players about, but I do think there are some gems out there, and hopefully, you know, some of those gems will be on the Mr. Warnock's list that he's given to the new owners and Sean Harvey, and hopefully some of those players are the ones they're trying to sort deals out with now at the moment. Quite a few rumours about today. We heard, well, I don't know where this has come from or how credible it is, but Naki Wells, the 22-year-old from Bradford, very pacey striker they have there, scores a lot of goals. Personally, for me, I'd be quite happy with it, really. There were quite a few negative comments, especially on Twitter, but I think he'd be a decent player to bring in. a player that, you know, has that pace, isn't afraid to take defenders on, and has an eye for goal. Yes, it's only at League 2 level, but you know, we have seen players make that leap. It is a big leap into Championship, but I couldn't see anything wrong with it, really. You know, I think it's, with him being such a young player and with it being League 2, I wouldn't imagine it being a massive amount of money being paid. So anyway, we'll have to see on that. It might be a load of rubbish anyway. It's been dismissed by Peterborough chairman today that we are getting George Boyd. He said that we either haven't inquired about him, or there's no chance that we're getting him anyway because other clubs have been in for him, so we can forget about that one, guys. So yeah, it's just going to have to be a waiting game. I really hope it doesn't go right down to the last day like it does sometimes. I'd rather get things just done and dusted now, within the next week or two, really. And you know, it's changes that we need to be made, and hopefully Warnock sees that, you know, tactics need to be changed. The way we're playing, we need to stop playing so negatively, and then, you know, we can start looking forward, because we're in a decent position, but we just need to really build on that and start making our performances better. Because like I say, if we play like we did yesterday every week, like we saw against Hull and Notts Forest, you know, we are going to get beaten very easily. So you know, really need to step up the game, but don't want to be too negative, guys. And hopefully have another decent cup run in the FA Cup, facing Birmingham on Saturday. Have a decent chance, I think. So hopefully a good win there, and then on to Barnsley obviously the week after, which I don't think we really enjoy, do we? But hopefully turn the fortune there this time. So yeah, that's it for me today, guys. I am going to be back more regularly now after the Christmas period, so a lot more vlogs from me. Thank you everyone for still watching. Actually, even though I haven't been uploading any videos, my subscribers have managed to go up, and my views have smashed the 3,000 barrier. So thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, if you want to get in touch with me, you either do it on here on the comments or through my Twitter at ChrisJonesLUFC. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon.